were young.
I wasn't that young. Like seriously,
Now we're old.
which year was that?
The rest of the discussion is going to be difficult because we hardly remember anything else because it wasn't memorable.
Yes,
The
that's one of
movie
the biggest
wasn't.
problems.
Yeah, the movie wasn't memorable except for these two scenes which we mentioned. It was all just fighting in CGI action and stupid interactions and this Alfred guy.
Even though the fighting, I mean, it's
You
really
mean the
weird.
guy with the tits?
Yeah, the tits.
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
the golden
you
tits
dropped
guy.
your tits.
Yeah,
It
seriously.
takes balls to be a woman. Fuck you!
Well, no, I mean, the weird thing is that I didn't really have a problem with the fighting. I mean, yeah, it was too much. I can really say that after watching it in perspective, but still, I didn't have a problem because, and actually I can explain it to myself because in most movies I don't really like the fighting scenes. I mean, if they're too long, I just get bored, stop watching it all. But here, I don't know, I didn't have such a problem with them.
The whole movie was
I
a
love
fucking
this
fighting scene.
Yes, and this is one of my biggest problems with this movie is basically they try to recreate the battle scene
Return of the
from
King.
Return of the King.
Yes, seriously, yeah, which was just monumental. It was fucking amazing. It has 11 Oscars for a reason.
Yeah.
And this was crap. This was just crap. CGI orcs. I mean,
Oh,
why can't you just get people in costumes?
It
like
wasn't just CGI orcs, it was CGI dwarfs as well.
everything was
and the
CGI.
brother, no, not the
And the
brother,
CGI
but the cousin
and-
of Thorin, he was CGI as well, right?
Who?
This-
No, yes, he
Thorin's
was,
cousin.
yes.
Thorin's cousin.
Uncle, Thorin's
Oh,
uncle.
his uncle. Oh, okay.
Who's he?
The dwarf that was
Well,
riding the pig.
Yeah.
Ah, the one they were. Oh, hello, bro!
Oh,
In the
hi.
middle of a battle, yeah.
Yeah, like.
That's what you're gonna do.
No, but no. Actually, it's okay because dwarves will do this. It's taught in Tolkien that dwarves will basically meet it and hug it in battle. It's in all fantasies. It's like that. Dwarves, when they see each other, especially if they're family, when they're in battle, they will just hug it out.
Yeah, but I don't think it translates well to the screen. It just looks ridiculous.
Hooks before orcs.
Everyone is dying around them and they. Hey, how are you?
Hi.
I don't know. I didn't like it.
No, it was.
And
I
the
think it
cha-
was funny.
And the character, they showed him for like I don't know, several minutes, and then he was. Did he die?
No.
I think he died.
No, I don't think he
And this wasn't the case. Just
Sure.
this isn't the case.
remember.
I think he died. I'm not sure. You know, at the battle when he came with the eagles and the shapeshifter guy, the Beorn, the bear guy. They introduced him in the second movie. He
First.
had, yeah, for like I don't know, half an hour.
Was
maybe?
it in the first or the second?
No, I
The,
think
sec-
it's
the second one.
Oh,
second
okay.
one. No, not. He wasn't there for half an hour, but for at least I think 15 minutes.
And he was basically pointless, but whatever.
He was just there because he's in the books, and they had to show him.
Yes. Because we don't want another Tom Bombadil, do we?
I like Tom Bombadil.
No, I mean, because the fans would be like, who didn't show the bear guy?
Ah, yeah. I mean, they're gonna bitch about him not being there. Well, fuck you, Tolkien
So much fan
fanboys.
service, yeah.
Yeah, it was just stupid. So many pointless characters and pointless events. And where did we get to? We started talking about the battle, but how should we divide the discussion of the battle?
Well, I
Oh,
think
it's
that
just
the...
battles.
Yeah,
Yes, I think that the battle should be something like the first 40 minutes where they're battling all the armies, where they're invading the city. But what can we tell about this part? Because we're just there watching around 40-50 minutes of people fighting.
Guys, we're so
Of
boring.
Computer generated
Facebook.
of computer generated people fighting, not real people, because it's as you said earlier,
Fanatics match
edit.
Earlier.
Yes.
earlier.
Earlier, the
Nerdspeare here.
Nerdspeare
Earlier.
here.
it was not even a good CGI. Okay, so a few months before the movie comes out, a game as well comes out, which is Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah.
And it has one of the best graphics of 2014.
Mhm.
Some of the best graphics of 2014.
And I think they didn't have
It was
problems
better
with
than
the
the movie,
budget.
probably.
Yes, a lot better. The orcs actually looked alive, and this is in a video game.
Did you play Lord of the Rings Conquest when it came out in 2009? Conquest? Whoever has played it, I think the CGI in the movie was like this. Like this, this quality. This
Well-
same level of realistic vision. It was just crappy. The Nazguls, the orcs, the trolls.
This is actually, I really like the trolls though. Just how they were, I really like this really big, I can't remember what the actual, he's not a troll,
Giants.
but he
The
had some
giants.
kind of other name. This really big
Yeah, that's
troll
just-
looking dude who just
Destroy the
went
walls.
into the door and destroyed the...
It was a troll. It was a troll, but with a kind of a huge brick on his on
Yes,
his
but-
back.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's
ate a lot
bigger
of
than
them.
the other trolls.
Is he?
Yeah, he
don't
was
remember.
bigger.
I don't remember. But this was hilarious how he knocked down the whole fucking
That was
movie.
his sole purpose to knock down. Just
Yes.
bang, I'm out.
I get that Sauron is willing to kill his own servants to get what he wants, but how can you just smash down a wall with one blow like this?
Do you remember actually in the Return of the King where we had this really big
Do I remember? I fucking dream of this movie every fucking night. That's how awesome it was. Grunt.
yes, the ground. Do you
The
remember
battering ram.
just how we had this 2 or 3 minute scene of this ground
Just smash
pounding
it.
on the fucking wall, pound,
Yeah.
pound, pound.
And then it pierces through just a little hole.
Yes.
And its snout coming into the city with a fire between the teeth.
Wow, here it just this scene with the big troll was just funny.
Yeah,
It was ridiculous. And the people were dying. They were screaming. And I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. And when the orcs were running down the stairs, I was like, no, my god.
Here, but it was at the end of the battle. By the end of the battle, we saw that the humans didn't have almost any casualties. By the
Yeah, and
way.
it was, I mean, there were, I think, the same number.
Or if they did, they didn't care either.
Yeah, because at the end, when all the orcs are killed in the city, we basically just see the elf king,
Oh, the eyebrows, bitch.
Trandwheel.
Fucking
Trandil,
Jesus.
yes, with his big mount.
Do you think he's compensating for something?
Yes, I think that he's compensating with his mount.
What are you talking about?
The mount.
No, I mean the.
The thing he was riding?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like a
mount.
reindeer, but
It's
not really a reindeer.
It's a moose. It's a moose.
Yes, it's a really big moose. It's basically like a
I
hammer.
think it was, he chose this to suit his eyebrows, like, the horns and more.
This character was pointless as well. But
No, you did not.
he is
Say
fucking
that.
pointless. Even his eyebrows are pointless.
Eyebrows can never be.
But you know what I saw recently, I think on Facebook, was there's a fan edit of the Hobbit trilogy where everything that's not in the books is taken out and just the stuff that's in the original story is left, so it resembles the book in the most in the closest way. And they told me that they had taken out, I can work with that, I like this. But they had also taken out the White Castle scenes from all the 3 movies. Galadriel, Saruman, it was all cut out. And I think Trandwheel, was he in the books? I think he was in the books, but this crap about him wanting his gems back isn't. He went to the mountain to get some stupid precious gems back. What the fuck?
No, I think this is, it's in a book. I think this is the actual...
As if he doesn't look gay enough with the eyebrows already.
Well, they're elfish jewels. They're his
They are special.
legacy.
Yeah.
Which they were
They're his
promised
family jewels.
to be returned.
Speaking of jewels, remember how this trilogy started about Thorin's dad going nuts over the Arkenstone?
Yeah.
Where the fuck did this go in the end? Who got this stone?
Well,
It was all about this fucking stone. Thorin went there because of the
Yeah.
stone.
It was destroyed.
They
No.
actually didn't tell who got the Arkenstone. basically the humans and the dwarves started living together in the end.
With no artist.
And the gold in the mountain. Who got it? They were fighting. They were all fighting over this fucking gold. Who got it in the end?
The dwarves and humans.
But it doesn't show it. It doesn't say it anywhere. In the book, they discussed to the very ending the gold, the Arkenstone, what happened to it. They buried the dwarves and Thorin. There was a whole funeral procession, and in the movie he just, it's so beautiful. The eagles. And that was Thorin. No,
Spoilers!
yeah.
We should have said it earlier.
They don't bury him. They don't bury any of the dwarves.
No, I think there was some funeral procession.
Yes,
they don't
yes,
bury
I
them,
think
but
there was.
there's the funeral feast at the end.
I don't remember.
There was something like
There
that.
was.
I remember just Bilbo saying his goodbyes to the dwarves, and then he's suddenly in the Shire, and,
No,
and
they
they're
were
selling
having
his
a
stuff.
feast, and they wanted him to stay, but he wanted to go, and then we were shown like maybe 1 minute of the feast.
I suppose this is all gonna be in the extended edition,
Yeah, maybe.
but I don't give a fuck about this. This is the official movie.
Fuck you.
You're supposed to show this. It was so fucking
So
soulless.
let's return back because we're again jumping around.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but there's nothing to go back to because they're
Well,
just fighting.
we need to talk about the dueling after the big battle where we basically see two of the dwarves dying for. I know that they die in the book, but they basically die for no apparently reason.
Yeah. They just
Really
died.
sad.
They just died fighting. I think I remember, the writers saying that they were fighting, and in the end, you find them shot with arrows and whatever.
No,
hacked
no.
down.
I'm talking about
Killing.
So Philly was killed by the orc leader.
This is the blonde one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was killed. Not. Was he killed by the orc leader or the second in command?
Whatever. Some
Whatever,
some
he just-
CGI asshole.
Some CGI asshole, yeah.
Yeah.
Kili was killed by the second in command,
Yeah.
and
Volk. CGI asshole.
Volk. Yeah. The second CGI asshole.
and Thorin was killed by the orc leader.
Yeah. The white
Yeah.
orc, the pale orc.
Well, they had this
Yes.
rivalry.
So yeah, okay, I understand Kili and Thorin. They fought, they died. But Philly, he basically went into a corridor and then he was killed.
It's really sad.
And I felt,
Yay!
This makes a really bad rap for
You know-
people, you know.
you know when Theoden died in Return of the King, I was like, oh, my testicles are melting. And when these guys died, I didn't give a fuck. I even
Why can't
I
you
was,
fuck? I mean, I felt.
I was
sad.
glad that Kili died because it was the end of the stupid love triangle. I was so fucking sick of it.
Yeah, it was getting annoying at some point.
And then I was expecting Tauriel to die, and she didn't.
I actually, this is one of my biggest problems with this character. Because she was the one who was supposed to defeat the orc guy.
Yeah, and
Not Legolas, not Super...
Super Mario Legolas.
Yeah,
Yes.
Super Legolas.
Super Lego. super Legari. Legolas.
Legolas, yes.
I fucking hated him because not just him, it's a personal thing at this point with Orlando fucking Bloom. I hate this fucking guy. He is such a fucking convenient character. Oh, we're gonna die, we're in trouble, we're in deep shit. There's Legolas. Oh, the orcs are coming. There's a true guy, he's gonna kill. There's Legolas.
They should basically send him to the same planet.
Yeah.
Hathaway.
At the exact, at the precise moment, there comes this a bat and grabs him and carries him off to exactly where he wants to get.
And he just, you know, like, I don't know, he shoots his leg, I don't know,
Yeah.
to drop him. And he can actually perfectly calculate where he should drop. It's like, it's Deus Ex Legolas, you know?
Yes. I have been asking myself this question. Why don't we just put Legolas on an eagle and
Yeah.
be done with it?
Yep.
We don't need Frodo,
All
we
these
don't
dwarves,
need Sam, we don't
yeah.
need Aragorn, we don't need
Even Gandalf.
Yeah, we don't need Gandalf, we need just Legolas on
And
an
an
eagle.
Yeah, and it's all over. But then
we
again,
wouldn't have what to make a review on such.
no, there's no but. It's all crap.
Yeah, so
What's
the
that to
last
discuss?
an hour and a half, I didn't like it.
I don't remember almost anything except for this stupid shit. The duel between Thorin and the Pale Orc. The stuff on the ice with the chain and the ice
This
brick.
was hilarious and the underwater like,
Yeah. Oh, suspense.
oh
Are
yeah.
you fucking kidding me?
Because we didn't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is. I think this was all not just fan service. 10-year-old fan service.
Yeah.
It was so fucking. And I understand that the book is for kids and the movie should be
Targeted.
not for kids, but not so
Yeah.
serious, not as serious as the Lord of the Rings. But still, it was fucking ridiculous. The pale orc, no, Thorin, throwing the ice cube back at the orc and the orc grabbing it and then falling down in the water.
Yeah, this was hilarious. You know, I expected any time at that point to hear quack 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 quack.
Yeah, exactly like this.
It was so hilarious.
And then the armies, these 5 armies came together. So, which are these fucking 5 armies? So, there was
Dwarves.
elves, dwarfs,
Yeah. Orcs.
elves,
Orcs.
dwarves. Then orcs, and in the book I think,
Humans.
who are the humans? Where did you
The-
see humans?
Bart.
Yes, Bart and his people.
It wasn't an army, it was just refugees from
Yes, but still, this is one of the armies.
What the fuck is it? Whatever. So humans, okay, it's 4. And then the 5th one is what? The eagles with Radagast.
Yes.
Is
And
that?
Gandalf.
And then there was an army of bats.
And Bilbo.
Oh, maybe it's the bats.
Were the bats an army?
Or maybe they're dividing the orc army in two because we had the first
Orc
legion
army
that
number
came.
1 and orc army number 2.
Yeah. Oh, and one more army. The Dune Worms.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
That was a very clever ripoff.
You know, I
yeah.
saw on a YouTube clip some nerd commenting about these worms, you know, with a specific passage from the books that, oh, there are worms, you just don't remember from the book. I don't give a shit if there are.
I'm sorry, still Dune ripoff.
If the orcs had these fucking huge, ridiculous worms, why didn't they just use them to kill all the dwarves and
Yeah,
humans
it would
and
be like a battle between
eagles
the
and
eagles
and worms?
Yeah. Eagles versus worms. This is the movie. Yeah.
It's the movie of my dreams.
Okay, so let's give a final verdict.
No, I just. We needed to talk. We were supposed to, before final verdict, talk about the final scene between Gandalf and Bilbo. Just.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 scenes to redeem this movie. The White Council, and the Dragon's Death,
Yeah.
with a little bitching about its length. But it is these 3. The rest is total crap.
And let's talk about the last scene. No, not the last scene, but the ending scene.
One of the endings of the movie,
Yeah.
because just like Lord of the Rings, it had multiple endings.
5 endings, yeah.
Yes.
5 Armies, 5 endings.
If the whole movie was stupid and boring, I'm sorry, go.
No, I just want to say that this was, as you said, the most epic scene, I think. Because they
Which
basically
one?
didn't say anything. I mean, no, the ending scene.
One of the ending scenes where they're sitting with Gandalf and Bilbo.
Yeah, and he's just smoking his pipe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just laughing it.
Yeah. It's not epic, it's just meaningful.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it's epic, because they didn't actually say anything.
Yeah,
And
it was still
and
powerful.
said
And it
a
was
lot.
so powerful, that's what made it
Because
epic.
for me it was like both of them. It's like Gandalf sitting next to him and he's like, "I'm happy you're alive."
Yeah.
Bilbo, "I'm happy you're alive."
Fuck them all, they all died, but we're alive, so who cares?
No, I mean they were sad
It's
about
like-
their friends dying, but they were happy that they saw each other again.
Yeah, it's like,
After all,
fuck, we survived.
yes. I'm happy to see you being alive.
To me, this scene was the ending of the whole, not just this trilogy, the whole saga. This was the conclusion to it all, not the Shire house selling stuff. Not
Yeah, it
all
was
this.
fun, but
This was the ending for me.
Pointless.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah, I think
for
they
me
should-
this was the best ending because the other was like, Legolas, go and find this boy. He's known by Strider.
Reference much. Yeah.
they should have cut it to...
Bilbo goes back home. Everything is being sold. Sure, whatever.
Was this in the book?
I don't know. I don't know.
Was it in the book? Okay. I think
It was long ago.
I think it was just mentioned, but I'm not sure.
Nerdspeare here. Nerdspeare here.
Appearing from nowhere.
Yeah, just random person.
Whatever. So this is our conclusion.
Okay, so just let me say, we're going to give a final verdict on the Nerdspeare scale.
Sucks.
Oh come on, you like it.
That's what Nerdspeare
And so do we
said.
because we're fucking nerds. We're
Yeah.
fanboys.
And girls.
So on a whole,
And Shakespeare's.
I think that the trilogy should have not been a trilogy.
It should have been two
Two
movies.
movies, yeah.
The other thing, because we all four of us liked the first and the second movie.
Yeah, they were
I
awesome.
know. I mean, the first movie was what actually started me on the Lord of the Rings trilogy, on the Hobbit trilogy. No, it's not trilogy, it's just one book. But anyways, this is what started me.
She's like the person who loved Star Wars through the prequels.
Yeah, that's how I
She
actually
has not
started.
watched Star Wars, and we are going to fix that.
Yeah.
Whatever. So this is. I think that it should have been two movies. I think that I feel looking at this as a three movie, just basically skip most of the fighting.
Yeah.
I think it's boring. I'm the person who didn't like the episode of Game of Thrones where it was all fighting. So I really found this hour and a half battle scene boring.
The wall fight.
Yes. There were parts where I liked, but for most part, I remember 40 minutes or 50 or an hour, whatever it was, the fighting, it was just too much.
I like those, except for Igor's death. They shit all over this one.
Back to the Hobbit.
Back
It's,
to the Hobbit, yeah.
My verdict is less Legolas and I don't know, less fighting, more Bilbo, yeah, and more Bombur, definitely.
Oh yeah, so basically the movie forgot all
Even
of
if
the
we talk about
dwarves.
Bombur, he's my favorite dwarf. No,
There were only
there were some
apart,
mentions of Killy and Philly.
apart from the three brothers and the fighting dwarf.
I think they were cousins, not brothers.
Yeah, I think that.
Whatever. Do you see how much I remember from this movie? And the father of Gimli's father,
Oh yeah.
and the dude, the bow dude.
Yeah, with the hammer.
Yeah.
Yes, these were the only 5 dwarves that were mentioned in this movie.
Did they forgot about you?
The other 7 were just
Weren't they 8?
No, there were 7. No, there were 9.
no the my maths is going all over the place. Yes, there
Leave
were,
Snow White
Yeah.
out of the picture.
yes, there were 8, and the other 8 dwarfs.
Who gives a fuck anyway? This
I do.
is about Gimli's father. This was a fan service callback in the second movie. Who is this ugly creature? No, it's Legolas. Who is this ugly creature? This is Gimli, my son. So fucking stupid. My final verdict. I'm gonna be honest. It's a bad movie, but because of these 3 scenes, I can still forgive it because I'm still a fanboy and a nerd and a Tolkienist and a philologist.
I'm not a philologist.
Yeah. I can still forgive the movie and call it a decent ending, a worthy ending to the whole saga. But if you, it's not a movie that can stand alone on its own.
No, but in
if you watch it, you should watch it with the whole trilogy at the same time in a marathon, because there are people in my hometown in Vidin. My cousin went to see.
Shout out to Vidin.
Shout out to Vidin, yeah. My cousin went to see it, the movie there in our cinema, and there were people there who hadn't seen the previous two movies, and when out of the theater like, what the fuck was this thing? I understand. It's such a fucking stupid movie.
Well, of course they're going to think that.
Oh, how fucking stupid are you? It's a fucking trilogy.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean the trilogy, it makes sense.
Yeah, so this is a living
Without
proof.
the other two,
Yeah, this is the living proof that you, if you want to watch this movie, just watch it with the other two.
definitely.
Yes.
I still forgive it. It's crappy, and I forgive it, and I still like it. And that's my final word.
Or just free up a weekend and watch the whole.
Yeah, and if you actually finish
Sixology.
the yeah, if you watch the sixology, it will be
Sexology.
Yes. So that's from us,
Okay,
I
wait.
guess.
Nerdspeare.
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 Give your final word to the
Final
crowd.
verdict.
You shall uncharge the practice and call it accident.
Oh my god.
Like and subscribe.
By the way, I think we now forgot to actually tell who we are.
Okay, so
We forgot to introduce ourselves. So we are the Nerdspeare team. This is Jimmy,
Woo!
I'm a girl.
otherwise known as Dmitry Mendeleev.
And here we go again.
This is Annie,
Woo!
and you are,
George.
George!
and I'm Christian.
Excuse me.
I'm just Grisku.
Okay.
And we're Team Nerdspeare, and this was our review of the Hobbit Battle of 5 Armies.
It wasn't a review, it was a discussion.
It was a bitching session.
Yes.
Worshipping.
Basically, it was bitching.
And our first video, so be merciful towards us.
Yeah.
If not, fuck you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.